gentlemen, honored guests, boys and girls. I'm Bev Sabrin, and I'd like to welcome you to the 16th annual Matilda Township Winter Carnival. It's a nice feeling to see such a good turnout. It shows that our efforts haven't been wasted. Tonight we have a packed program, an evening full of surprises. To start, I would like to welcome back again for another year Betty Castleman on the piano. And now, if you would look to your right, our 10 lovely contestants are approaching their position. Before we get started, Marlene Lewis has a few announcements concerning the rest of Carnival weekend. Thank you.
Tomorrow, on Saturday the 19th, the annual car and snowmobile rally will be held, weather permitting. Registration is here, starting at 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. At 3 p.m. a dinner pan, baked beans, and scalped potatoes will be served. Music will be provided by Mary Perry and the Grenville County Country until 6 p.m. At 9 p.m. a dance featuring the Rockabilly Boys will begin. This is all available for the low cost of $10 per person. Tickets can be purchased on a per event basis as well. On Sunday the 20th, a pancake breakfast will be held here at the Matilda Hall, starting at 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. The cost will be $3 per person, and children under 10 are free, so bring the whole family. At Ecumenical Church service will begin at 7 p.m. with a hymn sing here at Matilda Hall. Special thanks to Joan Zandbergen and her group for all their organization of the worship service Sunday evening. At this time, we would like to thank local businesses for their generous support over the past week. Their contributions are vital to the success of our Winter Carnival week. Thanks in advance to Matilda, Air Club Matilda Ham radio operators for their continued support during the rally tomorrow, and the Thompson Yamaha for designing our snowmobile rally, not only once but twice this year. We hope that no one gets lost. One business we would like to single out in particular is Beaupré Jewelers. Special thanks to Keith and Millie Beaupré for the donation of the lovely crown once again, and for our Queen, and for helping set up our radio communications.
Thank you, Marlene. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you some of the past Winter Carnival queens who have accepted our invitation to be present tonight. We thought it would be a little different if they were to read off all the names of the people who have had to dig deep and have given so very generously. As you can see, our Rough Riders and our Rough Rider Rooster have arrived. Okay, our former queens are next. We have the 1985 queen, Mrs. Sharon Probst, formerly Sharon Anderson. Please welcome Sharon Probst. Sharon is married to Blair Probst of Princeton. They have two little girls, Alana 4 years and Marnie 1 month old. Sharon is presently on maternity leave from DuPont. Nice to see you here. The 1987 Queen was Pamela Dixon. Please welcome Pam Dixon. Pam was also chosen Miss Congeniality that year. She is presently attending St. Lawrence College in Kingston in her last year of graphic design. Nice to see you here, Pam. And last, but definitely not least, we have the 1989 Queen, Debbie Cooper. Please welcome Debbie. Debbie is presently attending Kentville Agricultural College, studying food service management. Debbie was also Mary Princess for 1989 and 90. Thank you for coming tonight. Well, ladies, how was the lockup? So if you would please announce the names of our generous donators.
On behalf of Matilda Recreation and the contestants, I'd like to thank Dundas Bus Service, Eastern Engines, Federalist Garage, Gilmore Pharmacy, Great Shakes, Gregor's Place, Dry Fuels, Holland Female, Hair Closet, Health Insurance Limited, Holmes Jewelry, Time Machine, Miracle Enterprises, Jiggers, Jim's Monastery, J.W. Rescue, Lauren Moran, Casey's Hair Loft, LMS Motor Sales, Dwight Gilmer and Sons, Eaton's House of Fashion, Everything Made with Fuel, Cecil Gas Fire, Airport, Peter's Buyers Appliances, Frank Hall Excavating, Gary Murphy Sales and Services, Getty's Home Hardware, Jacques Askham and Grant Group Real Estate, IDA Pharmacy Winchesters, Jack Thurler and Sons Farm, Avon Iris Mayberry, F-Net Freshmark Iroquois, Red and White Iroquois, James Cooper and Keith Offit, Lloyd McMillan Equipment, Lauren Acres Equipment, and Maynard Construction.
Thank you, Sharon. Pam Dixon.
McDonald's Feed Mill, Morrisburg Leader, Mustard Variety, Neil's Butcher Block, Frank Ryan Welding, Mountain Motor Sales, Mr. Grocery Morrisburg, Neil's Radio and TV, Pat Store, Pittsburgh General Store, Turner Auto, Roger Tupper, Rooney Feed, Rock Video, Rockwell Fuel, Smith Orchard, Sports Unlimited, Sage West, Stevenson's Antique, Manhattan's Flea Market, McGinnis McEwen and all, Morrisburg Chamber of Commerce, Neck Dining Room Morrisburg, Park Products Morrisburg, Kingdom Tire and Battery Kingdom, Rise and Shine Restaurant, Norm and Doris Kinsler, Paul's Electric, Plant Farming Equipment, R.F. Allison and Sons, Robertson Apple Farm, Roger Coulter Insurance, Roman Haas Canada Limited, Ron Peter Furniture, Royal Bank of Canada Iroquois, Seaway Valley Pharmacy, Seaway Valley Tile Drainage, A&W Dairy Farm Supply Winchester, Arthur Tom Electric, Bank Montreal Iroquois, Wycombe and Macintosh Winchester, Bose Barber Shop, Black Tea Bean Appliances, Bush and Sprinkler Products, Bob's Hand Car Wash, Country Clippers Hairstylist, Country Girls General Store, Country Girls Country Boy, and Crookshank Construction.
Thank you, Pam. Okay, Debbie Cooper.
On behalf of the recreation, I'd like to thank Seaway Cycle, Sullivan's General Store, Swank Construction, the Village Bin, Thompson's Lumber, Donald Tremblay Garage, Gibson's Electric, Upper Canada Motors, the Village Green, WJL Boyd and Son, Watson's General Store, Wendell All Construction, Winchester Press, Sandbergen Farms, Lee Shaver Sand and Gravel, the Chieftain, St. Lawrence Medical Clinic, Susan's Gift and Basket, the Clothing Barn, Tom Travel Agency, Thompson's Yamaha, Tiffin Equipment, Tucker Bakery, Unisex Salon, Village Stylist, W.L. Peters, Wigan Farm Supplies Winchester, Whitaker Meat Market, Winchester Cheese, M&M Value Mart, Crate Packaging, Aiden Shaver, Alt Food, Boat Ridge Jewelers, Diva, Black Lumber, Brinson's Co-op, C&L Feeds, Carmen Rouge Finishers, Carol's Creations, Charles Marsden, Plastic Cuts, Dr. H.F. Stevens, Dr. K. Floyd View, Dr. Larry Gray, Drury Pontiac, Dundas Agri-Systems, D&S Manufacturing, Dean Summers, DC, and Elijah's House of Gifts.
Thank you, Debbie. Thanks again, ladies. We get to see you again later on in the program. At this time, I would like to invite Lauren Helen to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Mellon.
Thank you, Bev. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's a pleasure to see such a large turnout for this annual event. It has got to be a very gratifying winter activity for the township, and it's quite indicative of watching the people over the last few weeks that it doesn't just happen. There's a lot of hard work and dedication by a few people to put this evening and this week together. So I would like at this time to give the audience an opportunity to recognize that group of people, the Matilda Recreation Committee. As I call out the name, I would ask them to come to the platform to be recognized. I didn't want to be in front of these lovely people. The first person, thank you. First person I introduce is the chairperson of the Matilda Recreation, a very pleasant, congenial young lady, and I believe maybe she's beginning to get a little bit of an ulcer after getting ready for this. Bev Chevron, the chairman of the Matilda Recreation. Next is Jill Murphy. Marlene Lewis. Anita Kwong. Bev Cairns. Aisel Michael. And Kim Stortle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your group of Matilda Recreation Committee. How do you receive them? We in Matilda have a few traditions, and there was one started a few years ago to recognize a citizen of the township who had made a contribution to his or her community over the past years, not necessarily just 1990, but during these several years. And I will at this time ask Mrs. Gwen Shaver to come to the platform to introduce or to announce the person so chosen this year by the former recipients and make the presentation.
Good evening, everyone. As a former recipient of this award, it gives me great pleasure to make this presentation. Oh, okay. Born in 1914 in Iroquois, one of 4 sons of Italian parents who had immigrated to Canada in 1899. Frank learned to skate and to play shinny on the canal his dad had helped to construct. His hockey career started with the Iroquois Juniors, playing for 2 years and then moving on to Marysville at the age of 19. When he returned to Iroquois, he played with the Iroquois Seniors, with such players as Mac Rouse, Ralph Smith, Jack Saunders, C.B. Thompson, Ross Wiley, George Hamilton, Red Haley, Dick Whittle, Bob Cook, Raymond Strader, and Joe Monteith. One year, this team played Pembroke for the Citizen Shield, but unfortunately were beaten out. Later on, as coach of junior hockey, he guided the Morrisburg team to the playdowns in Renfrew. He later coached intermediate teams in Cardinal and Morrisburg. As he got older, his interest turned to raising registered foxhounds with his brother Cook. He became a well-known judge, having judged in 11 states of the United States of America, most of eastern Ontario, and western Quebec. After being moved by the Seaway, he took up light construction work with a bulldozer and a backhoe. In the meantime, being a good son to his mom and dad, he looked after them until they passed on. He then took an interest in the youngsters of the area and formed the Haddo Recreation Club, helping many to learn to play hockey. If there were horse races in the vicinity, you could be sure to see Frank and Hammy Thompson there. As he got older, he decided to try to bring friends together, and the Pensioners' Palace was born. The results are well known. Last summer, 146 friends showed up to enjoy a day of reunion and friendship. His corn feed for between 40 and 50 was another delightful day. If you can talk hockey, racehorses, hound dogs, or fancy chickens, you too can become a member of Pensioners' Palace. You need not be 65. There are just a few of the reasons
Mr. William Morrell, will accept the award on behalf of his friend and former coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, I seem so out of place here after all the things and the many years that Frankie has contributed to the township. I'm a little surprised to be here for that matter. I received a call from Frankie requesting that someone receive this plaque on behalf of him. I couldn't figure out why he chose me. I was one of his hockey players when he formed the group in Hano. And one thing I recall about those days, well, many things we hear on the radio and TV about people making sports fun, and Frankie certainly made that for we youngsters at the age of 14, 15, and even into junior years and so forth. So much so that we would go to Haddle in an open-air rink, play outside, clean it off, the drifts blowing off the banks, and he kept telling us, well, that'll build your skating up, boys. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Frankie was the type of guy that he always left an impact. He would put you in the dressing room, and he would have a quiet time before you went out to play any night. And Frank would say, I found the secret. I know how we can beat this team. And we'd all be there and bated breath, just waiting. And Frank would say, score more goals than they do. Now get out there and lick your tail. Frankie, another thing that reminds me of Frankie, he always had a point of seeing a positive side of adversity. I can recall one game we played up in Kentville on a Saturday morning, and we were really dragging it. We were useless, and we were terrible, and we were thumped. But yet in the dressing room, Frank had the hat on, and he had us in the corner, and we were all sitting there quietly, and very ashamed of what we did that day. But he chose one player, and I will have him remain nameless. And he turned to the person, and he said, you know, it's been a long time since you scored a goal, but I knew you'd do it, and today you did. I didn't realize it would be on our own team. And those were the things that Frankie could do. He had a way, remembering his hat. Like I say, I feel very out of place, but I also feel very honored to have been asked by Frankie to represent him. And I will take this award, and I will say the kind things that you people have relayed in the speech prior to tonight, prior to giving him this plaque. And I'm deeply gratified that the Township of Matilda recognized Frankie. Someone once said that in the world, there's good and there's evil. And we know that in the Persian Gulf, there's evil. And that person is under attack. And it seems very, very fitting that this evening, that Matilda Township rewards the good citizen. Thank you.
Congratulations to Frank. Jerry doesn't need to feel out of place here. For those you people who don't know, he was born, raised, educated academically and obviously in sports in Matilda Township. He's gone the complete circle. Now he's back educating the young people in our public school in the township. So I think Frank made a wise choice when he was unable to attend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the rest of the festivities for the balance of the week. We are pleased to have you in Matilda Township. And the Rough Riders and the Rooster, I don't know, we'll maybe get a look at him before the night's over, but we welcome them to Matilda Township. Thank you.
I don't really want to stand behind there because nobody can see me. It gives me really a great pleasure to introduce our judges for this evening. Our first judge was born in Richmond, Ontario, and he went to University of Acadia University before joining the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Now, after playing with them and helping them win a Grey Cup, he was traded to Ottawa, where we hope he can do the same thing there. He still resides in Richmond with his wife. Please welcome Mr. Brad Tierney. Our second judge this evening resides in Nepean with his wife and twins. He plays football, obviously, with the Ottawa Rough Riders. He's an offensive lineman there, and he got his college football at the University of Western Ontario. Please welcome Mr. Irv Damon. Now, our final judge this evening really needs no introduction. Number one for the Ottawa Rough Riders, who plays any position that they... Now it gives me pleasure as well to introduce our MC for this evening. She is presently the Director of Community Relations for CBC's Newsday. Prior to this, she's held many positions at CBC as a reporter and a critic, and she's also worked with Global as a reporter as well. Please welcome Ms. Sue Lumsden.
Thank you, Jill, and thank you for the great directions on how to get to Dixon's Corners, because you needed them with the way Highway 16 was tonight, not to mention 43. Nice to see that the rough stuff made it here tonight. Although I must say, when Reed Mellon wants to get a closer look at what he calls him, the rooster, well, us in backstage is going to get a big surprise. It's a delight to be out here. I'm having fun. I've only been here since 7:15 this evening, but already I get a sense that you're going to have a fantastic one, your carnival. So let's get this contest underway. And I may seem a little bit rude, and I don't mean to, because I'm going to call the contestants up by number. But that's because each of them is going to introduce herself, and then her escort, and then take a walk on down. And that's so you and the judges can all get a bit of a look at the kind of personality and flair that each of the contestants has. So while I seem rude, calling them up by number, I'm really not. I'm doing what I'm told. Number one, come on up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors. My name is Wendy Shaver, and my expert for this evening is Mike Shaver, my father. I would like to thank my sponsor for this evening, Lee Shaver of Iroquois. I'm 16 years old and in grade 11 at Seaway District High School. My hobbies are downhill skiing and reading. My parents are Mike and Debbie Shaver of Tampa.
And maybe another hand for Wendy as she's about to do the thing. It takes nerves for these folks to go on up there. And number two, come on up, please.
Hi, my name is Laura Gelada. I'm 17 years old and I'm a proud daughter of William and Hannah Gelada of Iroquois. I'd like to introduce and thank my escort for this evening, Mr. David is here. High school, grade 12 level, and in my spare time I enjoy sport and being with my friends. I'd especially like to thank my sponsor for this evening, Mr. Jim Lewis from SMS Freshman. Thank you.
Number three, come on.
Good evening. My name is Tricia Gillard, and I'm the proud daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Wayne Gillard of Iroquois. My escort for this evening is my father, Wayne. I'm 16 years old and presently attending Seaway District High School in the 11th grade. In my spare time, I enjoy playing volleyball and spending time with my friends. I'd like to thank my sponsor this evening, Lloyd McMillan.
about number 4? Well, they've been taught well, they smile and stop for the judges. That's good.
Hello, my name is Judith Charlebois, and I'm the eldest and proud daughter of Andre and Lisa Charlebois from Iroquois. I've been a resident of the Matilda Township for 16 years. I'd like to thank my father for escorting me tonight. At 17 years old, I'm presently attending L'École secondaire L'Anstede in Cornwall in grade 12. I plan to go to university to study to become a translator. In my spare time, I take taekwondo classes in Warrisburg, and I have a part-time job at ESO in Iroquois. I'd especially like to thank Frank Alt and all the guys from Alt Excavating Limited for sponsoring me tonight. Thank you.
Number 5. I've been asked to mention that the young ladies are in casual attire now, but of course they will switch to evening wear later on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen Fawcett. I'm 17 years old and the proud daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Roger Fawcett. I'd like to thank my father this evening for escorting me. I'd also like to thank the Rise and Shine Restaurant in Iroquois for sponsoring me. I am presently attending Seaway District High School in the 12th grade. In my spare time, I enjoy reading, writing poetry, and spending time with my friends and family. Thank you.
Number 6. I have the feeling we have the makings of some family feuds coming up here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carla Tibbin, and I'm the proud daughter of George and Grace Tibbin. I'd like to thank my brother Doug for being my escort for this evening. I'm 17 years of age, and in grade 12, I attend Redeemer Christian High School in Ottawa. In my spare time, I enjoy singing and playing volleyball. I'd like to thank the Iroquois Association for being my sponsor for this evening. Thank you.
And here's one who didn't need to be called. Way to go. Keep that show moving.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Laura Fawcett, and my escort for this evening is my cousin Glenn Markle. I'm 16 years of age, and I'm presently attending Seaway District High School. I'm the proud daughter of Mr. David and Myra Fawcett. During my spare time, I enjoy reading in a quiet place. I would like to thank my sponsors this evening, Deputy Reeve Charles Barkley and Tree Removal Victor Brooks' son. Thank you.
And while number 8 makes her way up on stage, I have to say, no one told me we were invited to bring escorts, but that's probably just as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julie Bogma. I'm the proud daughter of Dirk
introduce my escort for this evening, Craig Blanchet. I'm 17 years old, presently in grade 11 at Seaway District High School. When I'm not at school, I'm usually big band, either at work, spending time with my friends, or in Cornwall taking swimming courses. I'd like to thank my sponsor for this evening, Pierre and Murphy Sales and Services. Thank you.
And number 9 for the evening.
Hi, my name is Carnival, and my escort for this evening is Sean Cook. I'm 16 years old, and I'm the youngest daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Effie Bosma of Painesville. I'm currently in the 11th grade at Seaway District High School, and in my spare time, I enjoy reading, talking to my friends, and listening to music. Tonight, I would like to thank my sponsor, Jim and Marilyn Adams, the family of Avondale Farms. Thank you.
And now our 10th and final contestant for Winter Carnival Queen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rhonda Lapierre. I'm the proud daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Roy Lapierre of Iroquois. I would like to thank my escort for this evening, Derek Van Balen. I'm 19 years of age and presently attending Seaway District High School at the grade 12 level. In my spare time, I enjoy reading and being with my friends. I would also like to thank my sponsor for this evening, Dean Summers. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I think they all did a terrific job, and that's just for starters. Later on, they're going to be answering questions, all decked out in evening wear. So please show your appreciation for our 10 lovely contestants for the honor of Matilda Township Winter Carnival Queen in 1991. And don't despair, you'll be seeing them again, maybe not soon enough, but soon. And now we have a musical interlude, and I think it's a very timely selection that has been chosen for us this evening. I know the news has been terrible, and all kinds of awful things have been happening. I don't need to tell you what they are. But we have to sing for us this evening, Angie Thompson. The number she has chosen to sing for us this evening, very apropos, Let There Be Peace. Angie? going to invite each of the contestants to come up, pick one question, and I'll read the question. She'll answer it. We get to listen to her, take a look at her intelligence and her poise and her style. This is particularly, of course, for the judges. And then she will take a walk down the ramp, and you'll get a chance to pause and consider what she said, and then we'll go on with that procedure for all 10. So please, Wendy Shaver, come on down. Pick your question, number 1. Okay, and here's Wendy's question. I haven't seen these before, so bear with me. Oh my, if you were Prime Minister for a day, what would 2 of your priorities be? Take it away and good luck, Wendy.
I think if I could be Prime Minister for a day, I would try and save his tail. I think I would try and settle the war first, if I could help at all. I would try and improve the deficit and get Canada out of its recession. Thank you.
Wendy Shaver, Prime Minister who is putting into war and getting money in our pockets again. Thank you, Wendy. And as the judges said, tough question. And now, Lori Delata. Okay, and Lori's question. Is there enough being done by our municipalities and governments to clean up and preserve our environment? Ooh, another tough one. None of these are easy.
I personally feel, yes, there is enough being done by our municipalities and government. I feel it's now up to the public to continue. I feel the nation is facing a very serious problem, and without our conservation, it'll be a very grim future for the future generations. Thank you.
And now here comes Tricia Gillard. Let it be an easy one, she said. Well, I don't know how easy it's going to be. Tricia, your question. Are current penalties for those convicted of drinking and driving harsh enough?
No, I don't think so. Because if it was, people wouldn't be out there drinking, and they take other people's lives in their own hands if they do. Thank you.
Thank you, Tricia. And now contestant number 4, Judith Charlevoix. And her cheering section. Judith, do you feel it is important for the young women of today to obtain a college or university degree?
Say yes. Yes, I do feel it is important for young women of today to have either a college or university degree. It gives you the chance to have as much opportunities as you can, and it
if you're better qualified, you're better qualified for a better job, better pay. And it's as important for us women today and for tomorrow.
Thank you, Judith. And now Karen Fawcett. Well, there's still some left to choose from. Oh, thank you. And the question for Karen. If I asked your friend to describe you as a person, what would your friend say? And no cheering down there. What would your friend say to describe you as a person?
I don't know what my friends would say, but I hope they would say that I was trustworthy and I was always there for them when they needed me, and I would like their respect also, and I just would like for them to say I was loyal and a great friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. And now, Carla Tibbin. No one looks nervous up here tonight, right? Right. Thank you. And your question, what do you hope to accomplish in your lifetime? Loaded question. Good luck.
Well, in my lifetime, I hope to become a singer that is very well known because I enjoy singing and I like to share my voice with other people. And I'd also like to raise a family. Yeah, thank you.
That sounds like enough. And now Laura Fawcett. When you're as close to them as I am, you hear them all going, it's lovely. Okay, here's your question. This should be an easy one for you. Well, maybe not easy. Speaking in public is never easy, but the question you should be able to speak from the heart. What do you enjoy about living in the country, and in particular, the township of Matilda?
What I enjoy about living in this country is the honesty and the nice people that are around you. And especially Matilda, all your neighbors and friends seem to be there for you whenever you need them the most. And everybody in Matilda seems like family. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura, and come on down, Julie Philma. And her question, in today's society, why do you think it is important to be yourself?
In today's society, I think it's important to be yourself because if you're not yourself, you don't have fun and you're not doing what you want to do. You're doing what other people want you to do. That's it. Thank you.
only 2 questions left. She picks one. Thank you. And Connie's question is as follows. In today's society, do you feel it is important that men and women share the responsibilities of housework and raising the family equally? Ooh.
Yes, I do think that men and women should share the responsibility because in today's society, most families have the mother and father both working out. And so I think that it would be best for the entire family. Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. And now here comes Rhonda Lapierre. We'll make a great show of having you choose from the bowl, but there's only one question left. Thank you. And here it is, Rhonda. What career are you interested in at the moment? Describe the personal characteristics you think are necessary for this career.
The career I am interested in at the moment is a correctional worker. The characteristics that I think are involved is to be a good listener, to be able to talk to people, to have the patience and understanding that they need, and to always be there when one of them needs you. Thank you.
So now you've heard them all under fire, all contending for the title of Carnival Queen of Matilda Township. Let's give them 1 Howard 50 hands. And just to prove that every single one of them is a winner, I'd like to call on Anita Plant at this time. She's one of the members of Matilda Recreation, and she's going to be presenting a rose to each contestant, compliments of the Recreation Committee. Perhaps while she's doing that, we can call on Bill Horner as well, the township clerk, because Bill also has some presentations to make. Bill, could you come up now, please? Good. Bill is going to be presenting each contestant with a donated gift certificate from Dave and Iris Murray, also an envelope containing $75 from the cash donations, and there's more, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and roosters, an 8x10 portrait, compliments of the chieftain.
Are you Kim?
Oh, you jumped your cue. Okay, Kim, sort of. So that's good. He knows a lot about staging. Thank you, Kim. He's a member of Matilda Recreation. Do you want to say something? I know you're dying to. Go ahead.
I was gonna give them all a kiss, but there's too many fathers.
Oh, you know what they did? They tried to cover up for me because I blew the script. Bill Horner was supposed to be presenting a $35 check and a township pin, compliments of Matilda Township. They did all this to not make me look like an idiot. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Kim, for covering up for me. Too late, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Anyway, everyone now has all of those wonderful gifts. And thank you very much, ladies. You did a wonderful job answering your questions impromptu. You may now leave the stage. Thank you. The worst is over. You can relax now. And now I have to ask the judges to please retire to the secret soundproof room. They're going to deliberate and make their their choice for the Miss Matilda Winter Carnival Queen 1991 and also her runner-up, the lucky person who will fill in when the Queen is unable to attend any function. And so farewell for now, judges, but we'll see you later. Watch your step, Rooster. And while they're making their way to their very difficult job, I must say I don't envy them in the slightest. I would hate to be doing that part of it. How would you choose? Wouldn't that be a terrible thing to have to do? Now we're going to have some entertainment to help fill in the time while the judges are making their decisions. I would like to introduce a contestant from the amateur night, which was held on Wednesday night. It's Charlene Hoffheiser, and she is going to play Peter Piper for us. Charlene. Thank you, Charlene. And now, you know this gentleman very well because apparently he has played at every single Winter Carnival Queen pageant that's been around here. It's Billy Sykes, and he's going to play his accordion, and he's going to play two numbers for us this evening. He had little trouble deciding what they were going to be. But the first one is a sweet number called Maple Sugar, and then it's going to be Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble. Please welcome your own Billy Sykes. I have you in a clapping, grateful mood, just before I place the second number, I'd like to inform you that the members of Matilda Recreation are now going to take up a collection to help defray expenses for the Winter Carnival. You're all enjoying it, so please, those who can afford to, be generous. Take it away again, Billy, thanks.
Easy on the table. You're shaking the camera. Don't move the table.
Thanks, Billy, and I hope you inspired people to dig deep and donate lots for the expenses of the Matilda Winter Carnival. And now I'd like to call on Deb Kearns, member of the Recreation Committee, who has a few special thank yous to say. Deb. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm up again and the nerves still don't leave me. I'm here tonight to give some plaques, present plaques. One in particular, in October of last year, the area was saddened by the passing of Dr. Tom Maxwell. According to Kitty, Mrs. Tom Maxwell, his favorite hobby was amateur radio. And thanks to this hobby, Tom was instrumental in organizing and coordinating the communications for the Matilda Township Winter Carnival rallies for the past 8 years. Last year, even though in failing health, he and Kitty were here to man the base at Dixon's Hall. In recognition and appreciation to Tom, his wife Kitty, and the other members of the Iroquois Matilda ham radio operators, namely Jim Wickware, Fred Marshall, J.P. Bernier, Ray Smollett, Preston Gilmer, Keith Beaupre, Tim Hemsley, and Tom Harlan, the Matilda Recreation Committee would like to dedicate a plaque in memory of and rename the rally the Dr. Tom Maxwell Memorial Car and Snowmobile Rally.
Aisel, could we have the plaque up here, please? Well, stand here and maybe everybody can see what we've done. We had this done up, and tonight Keith Beaupre, who's one of the operators, we'd like to present it to him. So if Keith would come to the stage, please. Keith, we take great honor in presenting this plaque. We hope it's going to be around for quite a few years.
On behalf of Dr. Tom Maxwell and his wife, Kitty Maxwell, we're very proud to present this to the Matilda Recreation Association for the snowmobile rally, which is taking place tomorrow, car and snowmobile rally. So Kitty is going to man the base station, and there'll be 5 of us out on checkpoints. So everybody get your cars wound up and your snowmobiles wound up and take part in this rally. Thank you.
I have another plaque, because in every committee, there's usually one person who seems to be always more than willing to give that little extra when asked to do something. They're always there, available, the ideal volunteer. This committee has for the past year had the privilege of having that one such person. They're hard to find, but we've got one. At this time, we would like to present a plaque in appreciation of his generous nature. He was there when any one of the committee members needed an extra pair of hands, and that was quite often. I'd like to call Aisel Marco to the stage, please. Aisel, we all had a grand time this year. 2 members called it quits mid-term, so you became 3 people. What else can I say? From the committee, I'd like to present this plaque.
This is thanks to all the committee.
Heck, everything comes in trees, doesn't it? I got one more. You always have to have an extra one. A few special thank yous. Well, tonight we want to show our appreciation again for a year well spent. We worked hard. Well, at least we like to think we did. Dean didn't seem to accomplish much sometimes, but we had a super chairperson who kept on top of things. Tonight is our last event for this committee's term, and we'd like to present Bev Savray with a little something for her leadership qualities in getting everything ready tonight. Where would we be without you to coordinate this night's evening? Everybody, look at the turnout. Everybody's just so bad. Come on, it's your turn. There we go. On behalf of all of us, make a bit front here, front to the middle. I take pleasure in presenting this small, maybe large token of the committee's appreciation. This is our last big event, so enjoy it and come out on the weekend. Thank you all.
This is a real surprise. I had no idea. I've been looking so forward to presenting Aisel with his plaque. I never thought about this. Thank you.
And that's not an easy woman to fool. But they got it tonight, didn't they? Okay, I'd like to now ask Pam Dixon to join me on the stage. Pam is the 1987 Queen, and she's going to come up and help me. I have the bucket in my hand, and you know what that means. You get out your ticket stubs, and we're going to draw for the door prize. This one is a gift compliments of Biva, Morrisburg. That's the first one, and we've got another one coming up after that. The second door prize will be a gift compliments of Winchester cheese. So Pam, if you could pick a number, please. and read it out.
0194575.
For the Nick from Viva. So let's try the number again.
0194575.
Ooh, we must have a winner. We better check. One more time.
0194575.
Well, I don't think we can quite do it that way. Okay, let's just send that away once, twice. It's gone. Pick another number. Well, we've got to get on with the program. So still for Viva.
0194768.
Please, somebody have it. It's not you. Read out the number again, perhaps.
0194768.
We have a winner. And you tell us your name, sir, before you accept it. Ralph, okay, congratulations. There's the one. Oh, is that it? No, now we have to draw 3 or 4 times for the door prize from Winchester Cheese. No, we're going to get this one in one.
Number 0194542.
Try it again.
0194542.
Winner?
Yeah.
Oh, good. First time lucky, too. Perhaps when you come up, you'll tell us your name, and then Pam will present you with your prize.
Mike Shaver. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam, and Mike has won the gift compliment of Winchester cheese. And now here's something I'm not sure I want to do, because I've been asked to locate the oldest person in the audience. All I know is it better not be me. We don't always tell the truth about our age, so I absolutely refuse myself to pick. So if there's somebody sitting near to you that you think would qualify as the oldest person in the audience this evening, and by the way, we're not going to make fun of that person, we're going to give them a lovely prize. So if you think there's someone sitting next to you, or you think you qualify that you might be the oldest person here this evening, not you. You're only, what, 9 years old? How old? 10. Well, she's not the oldest. You think you might be the oldest? No, you're just moving. Okay. This is a tougher job than people thought. Miss Savarin, perhaps you'll help us out. Who do we think is perhaps the oldest person in the audience? Ma'am? And how old are you? 89. Can anybody top that?
No.
All right, congratulations. Now, we would like to invite you to come up on stage and say a few words. Would you like to do that? No? I'll see if I can get the I don't think I can get the microphone down to you. Maybe we could meet halfway. Partway, anyway. And maybe while you and I have a very brief chat, maybe they'll get the prize that we have for you.
I want to come tonight. This is the 3rd year.
The 3rd year you've been here? Yeah. And the 3rd year that you didn't enter the contest, too. It's nice of you to give the other girls a break. You and I have never met before. What's your name?
Thank you, Kathy.
Aggie Castleman? Very nice to meet you. Oh, well, it's very nice to meet you. Are you having a good time tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't come just to win the prize. But you got one anyway. Congratulations, thanks for being here and showing such tremendous spirit. Let's give her a hand. 89 years old is to where we are now so I don't lose my place. I'll get the bucket of tickets. Here we go again. Okay, Debbie is the 1989 queen, and she's going to present a door prize compliments of Matilda Recreation. And so if you pick a number, and read it out.
0194574.
Don't hold out for something better. This might be it. Come on. Oh, we have a winner. Come and tell us your name.
You're false.
Your twin. You look familiar. Well, let's hope you will winners this evening. And you have a second prize to give out from Matilda Recreation. So if you'll draw another number for us.
0194686.
Thank goodness they're not triplets. Oh, good. We have another winner. We aren't even checking these numbers, you know. Any one of you could have said you won. Come on, tell us your name. Lila Gelato. I've seen that name tonight, too. Oh, okay. All these families are cleaning up this evening. And thank you, of course, very much, Debbie Cooper, for coming up and drawing those prizes for us. And now, it's a very important part of the evening's activities because it's time to announce who the winner was for Miss Congeniality. Now, on Monday night, the contestants had a rehearsal, and they all had a chance to get to know one another at that time. And they were asked to vote for Miss Congeniality just among themselves. They choose this one. And I am waiting for the envelope of Miss Congeniality, the young woman that was chosen by her peers as someone who represents them as a group. Okay, it's starting, contestants. Time to get really nervous again. In my hand, I have the envelope, the winner for Miss Congeniality, and I think Jill is going to present her with her roses. And Miss Congeniality is, drum roll, Julie Belsma. Congratulations, Julie. As she takes her walk down the aisle, making some of these sponsors or get a gift from Miss Congeniality. They are Country Boy, Country Girl, a $20 gift certificate. Geggy's Home Hardware, a $30 gift certificate. You're walking too fast, they're not finished. Go again. Sullivan's General Store, 2 movie rentals. Morrisburg Leader, a 1-year subscription. Country Clippers, a gift certificate. From Seaway Valley Pharmacy Perfume, we'll have her walking all night. Hair Closet gives her a brush. From Edie's Fashion, some gloves. From C.S. Brooks, a towel set. From Seaway Pharmacy, how is she going to carry all this? A box of chocolates. From Lovain, some socks. And from Hair Closet, the shampoo. And $100 from cash donations. Woo! Congratulations! Now, my script said something about her coming over and picking up all of her prizes, but I'm quite sure that she absolutely cannot pick all of those up. And as a matter of fact, she's going to have to get around to the other side. So rest assured, they're all there for her, and she gets the whole kit and caboodle. And now, Calvin Beckstead, would you please play something on your guitar? Because the judges obviously are having a tough time, and they're not quite here yet. Oh, they're sort of at the back making their way in, but if we could have a number to serenade and bring them in, because that rooster doesn't move quite as fast as he used to. Interesting move, though. I like it. Actually, if I could have brought an escort, that would have been perfect for me, eh? Anyway, Calvin will play a number for us while the judges get all set up, and then we will continue with our program. First one I got, real Thank you, Calvin. And now our recreation chairperson, Bev Savara, has a few words to say. Please come on up, Bev.
At this time, I would like to say a special thank you to our MC, Sue Lumsden. You've done a terrific job. And our judges who have traveled from Ottawa to be with us tonight. It's been a bad night to come anywhere, but well, we're thankful that you made it. Thank you, Betty Castleman, for a lovely evening of music. And we'll thank Robert Thompson. He hasn't sang yet, but he always does a wonderful job. We would like you to have these apple baskets as token of our appreciation and to remind you of Matilda Township, the home of the Macintosh apple. Also, I think it's only fair to take time to thank the families of MRC members who have been patient with us while we have been running the roads, putting the events of the week together. And last but not least, to all MRC members, thank you for your hard work. Thank you.
Well, they've been properly thanked and your baskets have been presented, so we know the judges are back, and what's even more important, they're ready to announce their winner. So it's just going to hold on for a few moments while the contestants please come back on stage. And I'd like at this time to ask Kelly Small, the 1990 Matilda will be going to the Queen, to please come to the stage. Kelly, how does it feel to have it all be over now? Are you just about ready to take your last walk? Okay, well, I think Jill wants you to have your beautiful flowers before you do so. Do you have some words to say to your townsfolk and people of Matilda?
Good evening. At this time, I would like to wish each and every one of these girls the very best of luck tonight. They have all done a wonderful job. Second, I wish to thank the Recreation Committee in Matilda Township for making this evening possible. These members all deserve a very special thank you. Finally, I would like to thank my family, friends, and my escort, Robbie Castleman, for encouraging me to enter last year's competition. Without their support and love, I would have never entered. This past year has been a very rewarding, enjoyable, and memorable experience. Thank you.
Your 1990 Winter Carnival Queen, Kelly Small. Congratulations, beautifully said. And now we would like a spokesperson or people or spokesanimal, whatever, from the judges to please come up on the stage, say a few words, and also to give me the envelopes regarding the runner-up and the Carnival Queen. They're all coming. Can't get enough of that rough stuff. Take it away, boys, animals, girls, whatever you are, whatever you do.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Rough Riders, I'd like to, as the chicken does its dance, on behalf of the Rough Riders, we'd like to thank you for having us. I'd like to thank and encourage all the girls and say that it was made a very tough decision, and that coming from a small town myself, I know the importance of good community involvement and community spirit. It seems that you people have a lot of that, and that's really nice to see. And it took a lot of courage for the girls to enter, and it was very enjoyable. I'll let her say a few words.
Again, I'd like to thank the people from Matilda Township for letting us come out and enjoy our evening, and I hope you have all enjoyed the evening as much as we have, and I hope that the ladies, the young ladies, will take some positive memories and be able to look back on this evening Lighten up, chicken. A lot of ham in there, that's for sure. Anyways, our decision wasn't easy at all, and we would have liked to have a little more time to get to know the girls a little better and stuff like that. So, and I hope there's security to get us out of here, because a lot of families in here and some people might be upset at our decision. Anyways, I'd like to congratulate all the girls, because they all were fantastic. Thank you for having us here.
Well, sure. If you like, you can probably stay on stage if you want to. Hey, you know, whatever you like. Not enough room for everybody, okay. All right, now we're going to announce the runner-up. And before I do, I must say that her function is to fill in on any occasion that the Queen is unable to attend. It's a very important position. Of course, just entering this contest, I think for all of these young women, it's been an honor and a challenge and kind of scary and kind of fun. And now they're getting nervous, and I have to tell you that the runner-up is Judith Charlebois. Congratulations, Judith. And while Judith takes her walk on down the ramp, I would like to tell you about some of the prizes she's going to get this evening. From Fawcett's Jewelers, a $20 gift certificate. From Sports Unlimited, a $15 gift certificate. From KW Restaurants, $15 gift certificate. From Carol's Hair Care, a cut, wash, and set. From the Morrisburg Leader, a 1-year subscription. From Gilmer's Pharmacy, a gift. From Carol's Creations, a floral fan. From Neil's TV and Radio, a clock radio. From C.S. Brooks, the towel set. Mr. Grocer Morrisburg, a box of cookies. From Anita Plant, a bed doll, and $150 from the cash donations, and wonderful congratulations and good feelings from everyone in this room, which probably means more to you than all the rest of us together. There you go. And now, I have to catch my breath after reading that list, because I've got another big one coming on up. I want to ask Robert Thompson to come up on stage, because Robert is going to sing to the Queen after she is crowned. He serenades her. Come on, Robert. Where is Robert? Ooh. Okay, Robert has serenaded all of the Matilda Queens since the first pageant in 1976, and he will be accompanied by Mrs. Jane Boyd on the piano. I wish I had a drum roll. I get nervous when this kind of stuff goes on. There's only one name. We've had the runner-up, and now our winner, Rhonda Lapierre. Congratulations. 1991. Here she is, getting her sash and her crown and her flowers. Robert, I'll back off and leave it to you for serenade.
touch me not. May each day of your life be a good day. And good
Well, that's not all. If Rhonda really wants to walk the aisle alone anymore, I think it would be a wonderful time to see all of the contestants, all of whom did so beautifully one more time, while I do read the list of all of the prizes donated for the Winter Carnival Queen. So perhaps you could lead your lovely peers down the aisle one more time, slowly, ladies, everybody. The prizes for the Queen include from W.L. Peters, 10 movie rentals, from Canadian Tire, $25 gift certificate, from Charlie Sports Shop, $10 gift certificate, from Shan's Garden, $20 gift certificate, from Lisa's Hair Lock, gift certificate for shampoo, cut, and blow dry, from Stevenson's Furniture, $20 gift certificate, from Anita Plant, an album, good, take lots of pictures, from Uptown Girls, 30 minutes of electrolysis, from Winchester Press, a one-year subscription, Susan's Gifts and Baskets, a gift basket, Carol's Creations, a floral fan, from Delage's House of Gifts, a jewelry box, from Bader and Byers Appliances, a clock radio, from C.S. Brooks, a towel set from Mr. Grocer Morrisburg, a box of cookies, from Carmen's Refinishers, a pine table, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, $200 from cash donations. Congratulations, Rhonda. I'd like to remind everybody now that this is only the beginning of a wonderful winter carnival for Matilda Township, so please enjoy yourselves, but do so safely. There is coffee and donuts available now. Thank you very much for coming out, and a special thanks to Joe Murphy and the rest of the organizers for inviting me to come here this evening on behalf of CBC Newsday Ottawa. Thank you and good night.